Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the Scene of Tarot with me, Natasha. Today's reading is going to be a love letter from your person. So I'm going to read this from their perspective. So I'm going to try and do it in the first person. And it's just that I haven't actually drawn any advice cards for this one. So it is just going to be, the whole reading is going to be their kind of from their perspective, and maybe we'll talk about it a little bit at the end. So there are 3 piles for you guys today. We have pile 1 here with the opalite. We have pile 2 in the middle with this lovely aquamarine crystal. We have pile 3 at the end with the amazonite. Have a think about which one you are drawn to. This could be which one you noticed first. Because of the crystal, or some people are drawn to numbers more so than the crystals or the piles themselves, so check out the description box for the timestamps for when your reading starts. Some people prefer that, and I will see you guys in your reading. Okay, pile 1, so if you are the pile that chose opalite, then this is your reading. So what we will do is, I'll just get straight into it. I'm going to do it kind of card by card, and it should come out a bit like a letter. And before we get started, kind of your person's energy here, the Lovers. So I feel like this is definitely connection. They feel like there is this kind of deep spiritual connection between you guys, and yeah, that's kind of the energy. There's definitely a lot of love here. So what I'll do is get into channel it, get into character, and let's do this. Okay, right. I just want to tell you that I really, really love our connection. I feel like we have this deep, deep connection that I feel like I've known you for all of my life, and I haven't felt that with anyone else. And I just really want you to know that, because I feel like I've probably not told you quite how I feel. I do tend to hide these things. And what I love about us, I think that we have this ability to be a power couple. I know that sometimes we may butt heads because we both have our opinions, and we're both quite strong with that, and we're both fiery, but I feel like we have so much fire that if we kind of embrace it and embrace each other, that we could be this power couple. And I can just see us building like our own empire. We have so much potential together, and I really, really hope that we get that opportunity again. And I know before in the past I may have acted like that this didn't bother me when we broke up. And when I say broke up, I know that I kind of just disappeared, and I wasn't always the most communicative person. I really should have actually just spoken to you rather than just kind of hiding away. But, you know, I feel like I really want this fresh communication now. I think that we need to start off from the beginning and forget everything that has happened before, because I know that we do have a deep connection here, and I feel like I have grown up since the last time you saw me. I'm much more in touch with my emotions now. Before I was definitely scared, and I just didn't trust my intuition. Honestly, the depth of this connection actually kind of terrified me. because it just felt like you had this ability to potentially destroy me. Like you could destroy me, and I still feel like you have that ability, but I am learning to trust my intuition more. There's going to be times that I'm scared, and I'm really going to try and communicate with you, not like before, but I just want you to know that if I do get scared, I'm going to try and tell you that I'm scared rather than just ignoring you, because that obviously did not work in the past. You know, I think as well what kind of scares me is you just seem to have all this emotional stuff down. Like, I don't understand how it doesn't scare you, or if it does scare you, you don't seem to show it. You just seem to be so understanding, so empathetic, and yeah, I am nowhere near your level, in all honesty, but I'm really trying to be. I really want to be there at that level. If you just let me show you that I have grown up. And the crazy thing is, I actually, like, before, you may not have thought this, but I do think about, you know, having a family with you one day. Obviously that day is, you know, a bit further in the future, but I dream about having a family with you. And I've really taken this time to kind of focus on my well-being, my mental well-being, my emotional well-being, and kind of heal that. And also there's times that I do wonder about your well-being. I feel like I probably caused you some pain and some suffering, and I really didn't intend to do that. I do love you, but as I said, I was just really scared. I wasn't mature enough. I didn't know quite how to react to you. You just seemed to have everything together, and that terrifies me. I am truly grateful for you, and to have you in my life, and to have known you. I see you as just really beautiful, delicate flower. Although I know you're not really a delicate flower, because I feel like you could kick my ass really. But you are just so incredibly beautiful, and I love having you in my life. And when the time is right, I feel like I just want to settle down. I want to like put down roots with you. I want to have this family, and I want us to be abundant. I want us to be prosperous. I want us to have, as I said, I feel like I want us to have this empire, and I really feel like together we're both creative enough, we're both successful enough that we could have like an empire. So what I'm really asking for you is to look into your heart. Of course you have a choice here. You don't have to choose me, but please do consider me. Please do think about this, not just with your brain, but like, what are you feeling in your heart? Make this decision purely out of love. Because really, I feel like, you know, our connection does defy explanation. I feel like no matter how much we try and escape from each other, no matter how much we try and move on, somehow we both keep coming back together. And it's like, it does feel like it was just meant to be. Like, it is a union of hearts. I feel like sometimes I feel you still, but I really do want this to work. Okay, so that was all of the cards. So honestly, I really do feel like whatever has happened between you guys, like, I feel like this person has has kind of grown up a bit. Obviously with that kind of Page of Swords, I feel like there is a need, want to start off like new communication, start it kind of from the beginning again. But I do feel like they're not represented by the page. I do feel like they have matured to, you know, I feel like they're going to be much more communicative. If this is someone that had, you know, ghosted you, or even if they didn't ghost you, maybe, you know, you did end up having a real breakup, but it was because, you know, maybe you moved apart or just drifted apart and it just felt right at the time. But I think this person probably didn't communicate back then as much as they should have done. Like, they know they should have, but there was definitely an element of fear here with this person. So hopefully, you know, if this is, you know, I feel like this is probably someone that you are not with. Maybe they are wanting to get in touch, maybe they have been in touch and you're kind of trying to make a decision on what to do here. Obviously I can't make that decision for you, but this is yeah, what they would say. And if you are someone that's, you know, trying to manifest someone coming back into your life, then see this is a good sign that your manifestation's on track. So thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I will see you in another reading. See you later. Hey guys, if you chose the aquamarine crystal, this is your reading, and we are doing a love letter from your person. So I'm actually going to be doing most of it in the first person, so from their perspective, then we'll talk about it a little bit at the end. Just before I get started, the bottom deck energy for you guys, so I feel like the energy of this person is the Nine of Cups, and I really feel like this person, when they think about you, this is kind of their wish. I feel like they are wanting this to work out with you so much. Like, if you are not together, they want to get back together with you. If, you know, maybe you're going through a bit of a rocky patch, they really do want this to work out. I feel like being with you for them is definitely like a wish come true. So there you go, that is your bottom deck energy, guys. So, and then, oh, underneath that was Six of Cups, and then Ten of Cups. So guys, you know, there's a lot of love there. All right, let's rock and roll. We'll get into this. So I'm going to do it card by card, and then we'll talk about it at the end. So I just need to move two of them around. There we go. Let's go. I want this to work out so badly. You know, I just really feel like this has to work out. Surely it has to work out. You know, we've been through a lot already together, and I just can't see it not working out. I'm that confident about it. And, you know, one of the things I love about you is that kind of fire. I'm so attracted to you. It is ridiculous. Honestly, you are everything that I have ever wanted. You are just so, to my mind, you are so sexy. Like, I just can't even get you out of my mind most of the time. Like, I'm at work and I'm daydreaming, and, you know, these are naughty daydreams, I can tell you that. And yeah, it can be a bit awkward sometimes, you know, when I'm at work and I'm thinking about you, and I'm thinking about what we could be doing right now. So yeah, I'm just going to move on before I get too caught up on that. But I honestly, you are just it for me. I don't even look at other people now. Like, they don't do anything for me. I feel like I've had it. I've had everything that I've wanted, and now I just don't want anything else. It's kind of like, it's like, why have a kebab when you've got steak at home? That's how I feel. So, and I really want this to, I really want to invest in this. I really want to, you know, start over from the beginning, and really and really, like, I know that this is going to be long term. I feel like there's a need for us to, as much as I want passion and for it to go, you know, for us to go to the next level, I do want to kind of take my time. I do want to build a really solid foundation with you, because I really see this as being it. And I know you are someone that has had disappointments in the past, and I want to show you that, you know, it doesn't have to be like that. I want to be the one that shows you happiness. I want to be the one that makes your wishes come true. No one else will treat you quite the way I will treat you. So I don't know why it's taking so long, but I feel like we need to get this started. We need to jump into this. We need to just start going. I know I said I want to take it slow, but I really want that. I really want to start now. Like, and I know you may feel like, oh, but I don't know if this is going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. We are going to be such an amazing couple. And I'm going to be the person that turns up for you. I know you've been disappointed. I know people have let you down in the past. I know I've let you down in the past at times, but I want to be the one that shows up for you. I want to be the one that is there at the end of a tough day. I want to be the one that is bringing you treats, bringing you takeout and watching Netflix. I want us to do all that sort of stuff that, you know, that maybe before I took for granted. So I'm kind of just sat here watching you and waiting for this to happen. And I really do believe it. Honestly, for me, I feel like this is going to happen. I just can't see it not happening. So while you make up your mind, I'm going to be sat here waiting for you. Because, as I said, I see everything very clearly here. I see how much I love you, how much I want you, how much we would work. I see everything. Everything is clear to me. I'm not going to be someone that's going to run away confused or not talk to you. I know what I want. And what I really want is commitment. I want commitment more than anything. I really see us growing old together, sitting on the veranda, watching the sunset, and just enjoying each other's company. I feel like we're going to be those old people where people look at them and just think, oh, I wish I could have that. We are going to be the envy of everyone. But I think what's important here is, you know, with this hurt and disappointment from the past, I feel like it's important to kind of let go of it. I feel like we need a blank slate. I feel like both of us have healed, and I feel like it's time. So we need to let go of any resentment, we need to forgive each other. And I really do feel like this is going to work between us. And the thing is, I love who you are. You know, you are divine, delightful, deserving. You are deserving of everything good that life has to offer you. And I really do want to provide that for you. I want to provide you everything that's good in life. And I honestly feel like even if you don't feel like you have quite healed from that hurt and disappointment from before, honestly, I have so much love to give to you that I really feel like I could heal you with my love. And I just really hope that you let me. Okay guys, so that was the last card. Your person definitely, I don't know what's happened between you guys, so I don't know if this was maybe like, maybe you've been together before, or honestly, for some of you, I feel like this has come from a person that you're not with, and maybe they even just have like a crush on you, because for some of you I feel like they do, you know, there's this kind of sexual element, but it doesn't mean that they've automatically been with you. I feel like maybe they just think about what it's like, and they really do, you know, fantasize about you, really do think about you that way. So for you guys, maybe if you have been, if they know you've been through, you know, relationships in the past where maybe you're not quite trusting of other people, very much like they want you to kind of let go of that, feel like you can trust them. And if maybe this was a relationship from before, and if there had been some, you know, if there had been some hurt and some, you know, disappointment in the past, they really want you to forgive them for that, and kind of let go of resentment at all, and just move forward and hopefully be together. So do let me know how this resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in another reading. See you later. Hey pile 3, if you chose the Amazonite crystal, this is your reading. So this is going to be a love letter from your person, so I'm going to read it in first person, as if it is from their perspective. So what I'll do is have a little talk about it at the end, but it will probably only be about 10 minutes. The other one's been about 10 minutes in total. So before I get started, the bottom deck energy here, kind of representing your person, how they're feeling, we have the King of Cups. So really nice energy to have for this person. I feel like, you know, this is somebody that probably does have quite a lot of love for you. They are someone that is kind of in control of their emotions, which is nice. Maybe they're a bit more, you know, they are a bit more like emotionally mature. So if this is somebody, you know, that you haven't been together for a while with, I feel like maybe they have matured since then. So let's get into the reading. Alright, sorry, I'm just changing a few cards around. There we go. Right, let's go for it. Hey, I know that we have been through it. We've been through quite a lot here, and, you know, kind of coming out looking a bit frazzled. Maybe we have kind of hurt each other in the past, but I feel like we have come a long way, you know. And in the past, I feel like we did hurt each other, and it was mainly, you know, I feel like a lot of the time it was miscommunication. I don't think we tried to hurt each other, and I know you wouldn't have tried to hurt me, and I certainly didn't try and hurt you. But I feel like, you know, these are things that we can get over, and to do this, I honestly really think that we deserve and we need a new start. We need to go for a new start, and just kind of forget everything that has happened before, and don't have any expectations that, you know, that it's not going to work out, because we don't know that. I feel like it's worth us giving it a shot though, because I literally think about you all of the time. With, you know, it is really difficult to not think about you, and I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. I've tried to, I've messaged other people. I've, I've wanted to try dating, but no one quite lives up to you. So, yeah, right now I feel like you are almost like an obsession. And I don't want to be obsessed with you, but I can't help it. So before, I feel like maybe I wasn't quite open with my feelings. I think there was some fear around it, I know it's stupid. I should have trusted you to open up about my feelings, but I wasn't there, like emotionally I wasn't able to. But now I've kind of done a lot of that healing, and I'm very much ready to be open and honest about how I feel about you. And I want to move this forward. And I know maybe it will be slow. I know it may take time for us to get to know each other again and to trust one another, but I really want to do it. And I know it's going to take effort, but I am willing to put in that work, because I really don't want to be in this place anymore. I hate being in this place. I don't want to be out in the cold. I don't want to be someone that you don't want to speak to. I always want to know what's going on in your life, and I want to know how you are. So I really don't want to be here. And when I think of you and getting back together with you, it does feel like a wish fulfillment. It feels like a genie has come along and granted all my wishes. I feel like we do have all this history, and I reminisce about you all the time. Sometimes I do wonder, and like, oh, maybe it's just, when you look back and it's all the good stuff, but it's honestly not that. I really do. I remember the bad stuff as well, but it would be worth it to have you back in my life again. And I really, really do hope you consider that. Because when it comes to you, I feel like you are just completely like an inspiration. I just miss that. I feel like you were a bit of a muse for me. My life has not seemed quite as bright and colourful as it once was, and I just want to build a life of like prosperity with you. I want to go out and spend lots of money on you, and go travelling, and go lie on beaches in different countries and drink cocktails. I want to treat you. I want to show you what it's like to have someone just completely spoil you, because you're deserving of that. And I do see beyond, what this was on the surface. I feel like on the surface it seemed like this was just a normal relationship, but honestly I feel like there was something more here. I do feel like we had a very deep connection, and that's not something that I know I've experienced very often. I don't know about you. So I want you back. I want to be able to experience that deep connection again. And honestly, I feel like now, I have matured, and, people probably say that all the time, but I really do feel like I have. And I want to come together with you. As I said, you are my muse. Like, I want our life to be like beautiful music. Honestly, I just want it to be like absolute perfection. And we work so well together as well. So I'm really hoping that you don't hold on to the past disappointments here. I know sometimes maybe I don't deserve a second chance, but honestly I hope that you can forgive me and that you can move past this and we can get back together. And because I just want to be able to show you that I care. Like, as I said, you are my music, but I want to support you. I want to support you in your dreams and your hopes. I feel like this can work. You were so supportive of me and I want to give that back to you. So please, you know, do consider me. Okay guys, so that is all of the cards. So with your person, I'm getting the sense for most of you that this is like an ex, or somebody that you've ended a situationship with. Definitely feels like someone in your past, and it feels like someone that has, you know, grown. So the cards underneath the King of Cups were, you know, with death. So I feel like this person maybe has gone through a bit of a rebirth. You know, as I said, I feel like they've matured. I feel like they've had that kind of transformation. And, you know, you have 8 of Wands there. Maybe before they weren't very communicative. But now, you know, I feel like they have done a lot of self-reflection. They have grown as a person. So obviously all these sorts of things, it depends entirely on you. With these love letters, obviously, I feel like a lot of people are trying to like manifest people back into their lives, especially if this is like an ex. So always take these like however, so if you've been watching these kind of things for a long time and they're kind of becoming more positive, see that as your manifestations working, and use tarot as that kind of like tool, as like a check-in to see where you are mentally as well, because honestly what you kind of believe is a lot of what is going to come up for you. So yeah, hopefully this resonated with you, and I would love to hear from you down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another reading. See you later.